Buenos días con todos. Mi nombre es Ivana Montenegro.
Good morning. I am a psychologist and I am part of the foundation to provide support for sexual and reproductive health rights. Through our project, we want to build different bridges for any person that has been deprived of freedom. We want them to really learn what is sexuality. From Semoblat Foundation, we work with different young people and persons that have had any kind of conflict with the law. We have been implementing this project for 1 year. We're talking about children and adolescents that for any reason have any problems of being in prison or have measures given by a judge. Through a process, we want them to be re-educated about sexuality. We have been working with the Department of Clinical Psychology of the institution. We have an alliance where they are able to receive the community access for contraception. And here we focus if they make any kind of mistake of sexual character that cause them to be in this situation. We want to turn the page. We want to know that it was a mistake, and this mistake is not going to label them for the rest of their lives. They have the possibility of reinventing their world. So we work together with what we call the psychoeducation workshops and sexual education. In every shop, in every workshop, we want them to tell their experiences, that they cannot be afraid that if they make a mistake, they are less. They are not more of what they did, but that they realize that life continues, that the stories matter, that they are not just one piece in the entire judicial system. We want them to adapt their life to a new reality, which is better. Now, these young people have lived very complex situations, and in many occasions inside the institutions, they have not been given the chance to tell their stories, to tell the context of what had happened and why they ended in that situation. We are fostering that they're able to open their heart. It's not going to be just a workshop and what is consent. We want them to have feelings, we want to have emotions, we want them to express their doubts and concerns, what they want to say, how they feel, and what they are waiting for the future, because sexuality and mental health go hand in hand. I am a clinical psychologist. If they cannot have mental health, they cannot live safely their sexuality. It's important that they find what is the informed consent. They just leave situations which were very complex and difficult, and what they believe that sexuality has nothing to do with real sexuality, that they have a new perspective of life, that they can realize that their life continues, and now they are in this process of social reinsertion, but their project of life doesn't finish when they are done with their punishment. We want them to transform and to recover everything that they consider was lost, and to really turn into agents of change, because they lived a very complex situation where nobody was present for them, and now they realize that they are not alone. they have a team that is going to support them, and that's a space where they can feel fully safe of telling their story, that they are not just one more number, but that their lives matter. And if in any occasion they need to retransform the story to start again, they can do it, because now they have the support of a foundation that is going to help them to be able to reivindicate as people and to be better human beings. Daily situation of any kind of sexual assault, it's okay. They can leave it behind and move on. And this, with the help of professionals such as we are, we can provide all the accompaniment that they would need to be able to leave those things behind. Because a so complex story like going through a judicial process really sets a memory, a footprint. They can continue with their lives. They can be better. In many occasions, they are interested. They want to tell their stories. They want to know what they have to do. It's important to remember that, but it's not what they are. And in the foundation, we want to continue supporting them so that they can continue be with their rights. It's important not to be framed in the mistake that they committed. Please close your eyes. Let's imagine a place where talking about sexuality is impossible. And when we are seen, the only thing they see is the mistake that we made. Can you realize how difficult would it be to live in this kind of space? Mentally speaking, we may be remembered every day that we did something wrong. So please consider that all these stories rewritten. It's a place where I close my eyes and I want to express everything that I have lived, and I am allowed to do it now for us. And let's try this place not to stay only in our imagination or in our thoughts, but together we are really able to build it, to make it happen. And that's what we want in Semo Plat. We want to help them to realize that their stories matter. Mental health is important. They are not alone. We can support them, and they always will count with a friendly hand that's going to provide all the support that they need to be better people. They will count with a helping hand in this process of social reinsertion. They can raise their voice, they can express how they feel by duplicating the knowledge to other people that may be having the same problem, and they will become a guide. We will be there for them. We're a foundation of 51 years working in Ecuador. This is just the beginning. This will never stop, and we hope that we take the story and the example of these boys to be better. Thank you very much.